In this video, we are going to see about the point value representation of the polynomial. A point value representation of a polynomial a of x of degree bound n is a set of n point value pairs x0, y0, x1, y1 up to xn minus 1, yn minus 1. So here all the x values are distinct values and y is calculated using the given polynomial a of xk, where k is equal to 0, 1 to n minus 1. So if we take this example, a of x is equal to x cube minus 2x plus 1, the highest degree of this polynomial is 3. So we can take the x values starting from 0 to the highest degree of that polynomial. And now a of xk is after applying this value 0 or 1, 2 or 3, what is the result of this polynomial? So if you apply 0, 0 cube is 0 and again minus 2 into 0 is 0 plus 1. So the value will be 1. Similarly, if you apply 1 to this polynomial, 1 cube is 1 minus 2 into 1. So 1 minus 2 minus 1 plus 1 0. So for when we apply 1 to x, we get the value as 0. Similarly, we can do it for 2 and 3. So now we get a point value. The point is this one and the value is this. So the point value representation we are getting here is 0 for x is equal to 0, the value y is 1. So 0, 1, 1, 0, 2, 5 and 3, 22. So this n point evaluation takes theta of n square time according to the Horner's method. The evaluation, the inverse of evaluation is called the interpolation. That is, from the polynomial, in evaluation what we got, polynomial is given. From the polynomial we were able to get the evaluate this point value pairs. This is evaluation. Interpolation is when point value pairs were given, we should be able to bring out the polynomial for that. We will see with an example. So here the Lagrange's formula is used to find out the polynomial, and we can see here the Lagrange's formula is given as a of x is equal to summation k is equal to 0 to n minus 1 yk pi j not equal to k x minus xj divided by pi j not equal to k xk minus xj. So pi is representing the product of all these terms, where j should not be equivalent to k. That is the k value what we are taking here in this y. For example, we will take the same example here. Now the point value representation is given here. So this is x value and this is y value, x0, y0, and this is x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3. So these are the point value pairs given to find out the polynomial using the interpolation. Now this is the x value and this is y value. So in our formula we can see that from k is equal to 0 to n minus 1, we are going to take the y value here. So we have from 0 to 3, the highest degree is 3, and the first y0 value is 1. So y0 value we have taken here, and so except this k is equal to 0, we are going to take all other pairs of this value, multiplication of this value. So x is common, x minus, so now j is equal to 1, okay, because j cannot be equal to 0, because already we have taken the k value as 0. So now we have to take only except 0, 1, 2 and 3. So what is xj, x1, x2, x3? So x1 is 0, x1 is 1, x2 is 2, x3 is 3. Okay, so x minus 1 into x minus 2 into x minus 3 divided by xk minus xj. What is the value of xk? K we have taken here at this point is 0. So what is x0 value? It is 0. So 0 minus 1. So xj values will be the same. 0 minus 1, 0 minus 2 into 0 minus 3. So that when we evaluate, we'll get the value as this one. Similarly, we have to do for all the things. So now k is equal to 1, the next iteration. Now k is equal to 1, next value. When k is equal to 1, what is y1? Y1 is 0. Okay, and so now we have to take all the other x values except this x1 value. So x minus 0 into x minus 2 into x minus 3 divided by the x value, x1 value here is 1. So 1 minus 0, 1 minus 2 and 1 minus 3 according to the formula. So that gives us value 0. Similarly, we have to do it for y2 and y3. So y2 into, so except x2 value we have to calculate this, x minus 0, x minus 1, x minus 3. So no 2 value. So here in the denominator we have to take that x2 value. 2 minus xj value is 0, 1, 2, 3. So 2 minus 0, 2 minus 1, 2 minus 3. So again we are getting it. So like this, after getting all these polynomial, all these values, when we summarize it, the final value what we are getting is x cube minus 2x plus 1. So this is the same polynomial we have taken here, x cube minus 2x plus 1. For that we found the point value pairs using evaluation method. Now when this point value pairs were given, the polynomial is found using the interpolation method. So using this point value representation, how we can add the polynomials? So adding the polynomials is very easy. So here we are going to add only the coefficient values. C of x is equal to a of x plus b of x in point value form. So we are going to add only the coefficient values or the y values. Okay, so the point value pairs for the first polynomial is given here, and for b it is given here. And if you see that we are adding up only the y values. So 1 plus 1 2, 0 plus 3 3, 5 plus 13 18, 22 plus 37 is 59. So the x value it remains the same. So if you look into the equation, general equation, so when two polynomials x0 comma y0, xy y1 so on is given, and for b x0 comma y0 dash, x1 comma y1 dash so on is given. So that is the highest degree we have is, in the example it is 3. So x0, x1, x2, x3 will be 0, 1, 2, 3, and that will be the same for b also. And only thing what we are doing is we are adding up these two y values, y0 plus y0 dash, then y1 plus x1 comma y1 plus y1 dash, then xn minus 1 comma yn minus 1 plus y dash n minus 1. So when we are adding two polynomials of degree bound n in point value form, the time taken will be theta of n. And when we are doing the multiplication of the polynomials, here what we need to do is, here we are going to multiply only this y0 and y0 dash, but the thing is here we have to in the resultant product we have to extend the point value forms to 2n point value pairs. For example, the so how much we have to extend? If a and b are of degree bound n, then c is of degree bound 2n. For example, if the highest degree of the polynomial is 3, then its degree bound will be 4. And when we multiply such two polynomials, the resultant value will have degree bound 2n. That means if the value of n is 4, then degree bound 2n means 8. So what should be the resultant product's highest degree? It will be 7, because its degree should be 7, then only its degree bound will be 8. So we have to extend that value initially, so that we will be able to find the correct value. C of x is equal to a of x into b of x in point value form. So a of x value is given, b of x is given. So in the side it is simply a hyphen value, not minus. Just to represent the points, it is a hyphen value. Now xk, so the resultant will be having the extended version, that is 7 coefficients it will be having. So apart from 0, 1, 2, 3, we will also have the coefficients minus 1, minus 2 and minus 3. For this, now we want to write the point value pairs. So if it is minus 3, when you apply minus 3 for a of x, what will be the value? And if you apply minus 2 for your a of minus 2, what will be the value? So like that, we have written the point value pairs for this a polynomial, and also point value pairs for the b polynomial. So now the resultant value, if you see, we are going to multiply only this y values. Minus 3 comma minus 17 into minus 2, that is 340. And here minus 3 into minus 3, 9. 1 into 2, 2. 1 into 1, 1. Here 0 into 3, 0. 5 into 13, 65. 22 into 37, 814. So finally we are getting the point value pairs for the resultant product. Thank you.